help you be successful with Just Been Paid. We're doing some really big things, more than I can talk about in this room, but we're doing some really big things. It's really incredible. Did you guys know did I tell anybody in this room? We had 8,000 people sign up today for Just Been Paid. 8,000. Sometimes I'm surprised myself. Sometimes Frederick's surprised too. I think he would admit sometimes he's kind of surprised too. We had 8,000 people sign up today to take a look at Just Been Paid. Keep in mind, a lot of them are just tire kickers. But we had 9,600 people buy their first JSS triplet position. That's pretty good, right? The day before we had 7,000 people sign up, and 7,100 bought their first JSS triplet position. The day before that, we had 7,000 people sign up. The day before that, 7,000, 7,500, 6,700, 6,900. A lot of people signing up for Just Been Paid. We had one day where only 2,900 people bought their first position, but that was a weird day. I think the server was down part of the day. Every other day, 6,000, 6,000, 8,000, 7,000 people bought their first JSS triplet position. It's really good. That means, first of all, lots of people are signing up. And second of all, it looks like our system is getting a little bit easier for people to understand. You didn't notice the last thing we did? Got a couple of new buttons in the Just Been Paid member area. One says, and they're under the heading called 2 ways to make money in our system. Your choice. Method number 1 is what? Buy JSS triplet positions. Method number 2, find others who do the same. Find other people who buy JSS triplet positions. Those are the only 2 ways. We post that at the top of the Just Been Paid website now, and I think it's helped people see what they need to do. So, but even before we did that, posted those buttons, well, I guess since we posted the buttons, we had our biggest day yesterday. 9,600 people bought their first position. That's a pretty big day. 8,000 people signed up. And that was on a Saturday. Usually Saturdays and Sundays are not quite so active as during the day. Good. I think I made my point. A lot of people are signing up to take a look at Just Been Paid. So, now I go through my next routine here. Why are so many people signing up for Just Been Paid? That's a good question, huh? That's the big question. It's because we have a sale on, I don't know, white blouses or shoes or I don't know. We're selling advertising, right? That's what we're selling at Just Been Paid. And we give you back more money than you paid for your advertising. That's all we do. We give you back more money than you paid for your advertising. Everybody buys advertising. That's what you get when you buy JSS triplet positions, and we give you more money back than you paid. You can make a lot of money with our system. That might be one of the biggest reasons people are signing up like crazy. Word is getting around. People are signing up because they know they can make money within 24 hours in our system. It's not very complicated. We're making it simpler all the time. And it's just and everybody makes money, or everybody can make money by doing nothing. Everybody can make lots of money by doing nothing. That's probably the biggest reason. I know that's the biggest reason. I've been in lots of MLM programs, lots of money-making programs. The money-making programs really take off. They really start to attract people's attention when people can make a lot of money by doing nothing. That's the most popular program on the internet that you'll ever find. Programs look interesting at first if lots of people sign up, if they have a big launch, but the problem is most programs, not everybody makes a lot of money. At Just Been Paid, everybody makes as much money as they want to make. You control how much money you make. The more money you spend, the more money you make. You want to make a little bit of money, spend a little bit of money. You want to make a lot of money, spend a lot of money. Number one reason why so many people are signing up for Just Been Paid, you can make a lot of money by doing nothing. Okay. Second reason why so many people are signing up. We had 8,000 people sign up yesterday to take a look at our system. Second reason would be, I would say, we have so many people on our sales team who are motivated to find other people. Remember, we pay you up to $500 per day per referral in JSS Tripler, and even more than that. Once you get further along in the program, you'll make even more money than that through your referrals participation in JSS. JSS is the second half of our system where you make the second half of your money. But the one everyone's talking about is JSS Tripler, where you start making money within 24 hours. If you refer people to our system, if you sponsor people, if you get people to sign up at your website, you make up to $500 per day immediately when they buy their positions, immediately when they spend the money. You don't have to wait a month. At the end of the month, everybody gets paid or something. You get paid immediately when they make their position purchases. That is a big reason why so many people are breaking down the doors to get into the program. 8,000 people yesterday. Because we have lots of salespeople out there who are making a lot of money introducing people to Just Been Paid. Those are two reasons. Reason number 3 why 8,000 people signed up yesterday. Because nobody loses any money in this program. That's a big point. That's a big, important feature. In most, this is good, in most other programs on the internet, people lose money. They don't make money. People don't make money on the internet. Some people say they do. They only make a little bit. Some people are just getting started. They don't make any yet. Most people don't make money on the internet because it's a little bit complicated. The biggest reason, though, is they're in the wrong program. The biggest reason people don't make money on the internet, they're in the wrong program. You want to be in a program where everybody makes money, for example. Just Been Paid. Reason number 1 why so many people are signing up to look at our program, because everybody makes money. That's the kind of program you want to be in. So we were talking about reason number 3 why 8,000 people signed up. Nobody loses any money. That's another huge factor. We have a system specifically designed that nobody loses any money. If anybody has told you that they lost money in our system, they're lying to you. The only people that lose money at Just Been Paid are the people who do fraudulent activity. If we see that, we generally delete their accounts. Do not do something fraudulent. Don't try to trick our system by taking money out that you know that doesn't belong to you. Don't try to sign up 50 people under false email addresses. They're not really people. They're just so you can get your free $10. What else do people do? There's a few things that people do. They're fraud. They're fraudulent activity. These people's accounts, we have no problem deleting. Don't be caught doing something you're not supposed to be doing. Other people charge back credit cards, or they submit disputes, or they say they're going to go to the Attorney General if we don't give them all of their money back right now as a refund, even though it says in our refund policy there are no refunds. nobody loses any money. If they're telling you that, they're lying. They're telling you they are misinformed, maybe. Maybe they're not lying because they're purposely lying. Maybe they're lying because they're misinformed. And they just can't find their money in the system, or there was a restart, so they think that they lost their money. Nobody loses their money in a restart. In a restart, which is something I'll talk about a little bit later probably, your money is transferred from one program to another because the money in the first program was not able to be paid out anymore every day. So we put your money into a second program where nobody loses any money. You just have to follow a few simple steps to get your money. If anybody tells you they've lost money, they're lying. Nobody loses money in our system. What's that? The third reason? The fourth reason why 8,000 people signed up yesterday. 8,000 people, that's a lot. We thought 1,000 people a day was pretty good when we were getting started. Now we've got 8,000 people a day. Probably this coming week it will be 9,000 or 10,000. That's my projection right now. I was right last week. I think I'll be right this week. I think I will. Fourth reason why so many people are signing up. The program Just Been Paid has been specifically designed to be indefinitely sustainable. In other words, the program's going to last forever. People are going to be making 2% per day forever. It's never going to be closed down by government authorities. We've made sure that's not going to be able to happen. The mathematical model behind the system allows us to continue on for many years to come. We put that on our website. We put that right on our website for everybody to read. This system is designed to be, indefinitely sustainable. And if you find a flaw in our system, we'll pay you $1 million. If you haven't seen that video yet, I think it's on JSS Tripler 3. JSS Tripler 3, the affiliate website that everybody has. Indefinitely sustainable. That's never been done before. That we know of, it's never been done before. A program that pays out high returns, 2% a day is high return. At a bank, it will take you 10 years to double your money. At Just Been Paid, it will take you a few months. 2% per day is a lot of money. If you're making that kind of money on the stock exchange, you're making a lot of money. The problem is on the stock exchange, you might lose 6% the next day. In Just Been Paid, it's really boring. It's really boring. You make 2% every day, whether you like it or not, same time of day. Usually the amount of money will go right into your account same time every single day. Whether it's 20 cents a day you're making, or people are making $1,000 a day or more, it just goes right into your account and you can do whatever you want to do with it. Send it to your payment processor account and then to your bank within 24 hours, or use it to buy new JSS Tripler positions. That's what we recommend. Indefinitely sustainable. First system on the planet. Frederick Mann has designed this system specifically that way. He's been working on a system like that for years. He continually wanted to release a new money-making system, and he always, at the last minute, said, no, we can't release it because it's not good enough. It's not indefinitely sustainable. It's a waste of everybody's time. See, Frederick Mann has been in several HYIPs over the years. He knows that they all disappear after a few months. He wanted to do better than that. Obviously, he's done much better than that now. Possibly the first program on the internet that's indefinitely sustainable. That's why, one of the reasons why 8,000 people signed up yesterday. Okay, well, those are the biggest reasons, I guess. There are a few other reasons. Yes, we have lots of people to help you be successful, free marketing training. lots of little things, lots of littler things, but the biggest reason I think I've said tonight, Just Been Paid is the right place to be. Welcome to Just Been Paid. You found the business opportunity that you've been waiting for. I talk to people all the time. They are very thankful that they found Just Been Paid because they've been looking for a few years. They've lost money. Some people have lost tens of thousands. Some people have lost hundreds of thousands of dollars on high-yield income programs. Some people have been playing with MLM programs for years, trying to make money, selling lotions and potions, selling e-books, whatever these MLM programs do to have some kind of product so that they're legal in the United States. So the FTC says, oh, yeah, that's an MLM program. They have a good product. FTC, yep, that's okay. But in those kind of programs, you don't make any money. The only people that make money in MLM is normally the people that promote their website really well. And sometimes the people that promote their website really well still can't make any money because the program's not designed well. The only people that make money are the program owners. They're at the top of the matrix/pyramid. Or the people that get in first. When a launch happens, you better be quick, get in first. Then you got a chance of making money from spillover. Otherwise, you're not going to make any money, just like everybody else. MLM, if you've done that, been there, you understand what I'm talking about. If you haven't been there, you don't need to go there anymore. MLM is certainly theoretically very interesting, but in practical sense, it's really a waste of your time. HYIPs, on the other hand, everybody makes as much money as they want to make. The more money you spend, the more money you make. The problem with HYIPs in the past, over the last 10 or 15 years on the internet, they disappear after a few months. The money runs out. They have to close business. They can no longer operate because the money is gone. The money has been spent. It's been given to somebody else. Your money is gone if you get into an HYIP near the end of the program's lifetime. Just Been Paid is different. It looks like an HYIP in the beginning, but we have what we call the Restart feature. Restart feature reorganizes the system so that we can keep on operating. So your 2% daily earnings that you're getting every day from your participation in JSS Tripler are converted, or a portion of them are converted into JSS matrix positions. If you ever heard of a matrix? A little bit complicated if you're a beginner. A 2x2 matrix is very simple. They're just 6 spots underneath your spot. And when those 6 spots are filled, you get your $60 rebate. Or $60 commission, some people call it. In any case, our 2x2 matrix is very special. As far as I know, it's also never been done, or not that I've heard of. Anybody heard of a 2x2 matrix where you can buy placements to influence when your matrix cycles? I think I was in one other program that had a little bit something similar, but it was so complicated, didn't understand it. In Just Been Paid, you simply buy placements and placement upgrades for your matrix positions, and you can influence how quickly you want your matrix position to cycle. Very simple, but you still need a little bit of help. We provide you the assistance to do that. Welcome to Just Been Paid. You're at the right place. We're going to be around for many years to come. We're different. Like I said, we look like an HYIP in the beginning, but we're not an HYIP completely. We look like a matrix system in the background, but we're not completely a matrix system. It's a very special matrix. We've used the best, we've taken the best features from MLM and from HYIP to come up with a system called Just Been Paid. And I keep saying we. I work closely with Frederick Mann, the owner of the company, but basically he is the mastermind. We really have to give him credit for that. I put out fires all day long, hire people, help people's experience be better and better, responsible for all kinds of things, more than I know probably. And Frederick, we try to keep him free to do what he needs to do. And that is to make decisions as to what we do next, which program we bring out next, which improvements to the system we do next, those kind of things. In any case, we have a running system. We have an incredible number of people on staff, incredible people on staff, it's better said. We have about 20 people working in this room here, helping getting your questions answered within seconds. Try us out. Just type a question in the bottom of the screen, see how fast you get an answer. If it's something about Just Been Paid, we can answer pretty quickly. If it's how the weather is in Siberia right now, we probably won't be able to help you. So feel free to drop by this conference room here 24/7. This conference room is always open. It's hard to believe, huh? This conference room is always open. Get your questions answered here in this room the quickest. Anytime you have a quick question, feel free to pop in, get your question answered. If they cannot answer your questions in this room, remember these people are Just Been Paid experts. In the room it looks like they're just called moderators. They know the answers to just about all the questions. If they don't know the answer, they can probably find it out for you fairly quickly. Get your questions answered here first. If they cannot answer your questions here, then they will probably tell you to go fill out a help desk request. We just send an email to help@justbeenpaid.com, and you can get your questions answered there. We have about 10 people working in the help desk. And this is all directly supervised by our support director, Talon Ferreira. That's a good one. He's in the room right now, actually, acting like he has moderator status, but he never says anything. Hey, Talon. Talon is one of my favorite people. He's the one that took over all of the support activities that I used to do before we got a little bit bigger and a little bit more complicated. I have lots of favorite people that Just Been Paid. Used to be just Frederick and I and Mark. Mark is our first Just Been Paid programmer. Since then, moved on a little bit. He works for us part-time. And then we got bigger and bigger and bigger. Now we have about 40 people probably helping us out full-time with this system. Some people working 7 days a week. You listen to Carl Pearson, one of the JBP experts. Might be a little bit understated. Sometimes I might be a little bit overbearing, but I am probably the JBP expert that you'll ever talk to. I designed lots of the system and created much of the system. And since then, of course, we have people that help me a lot, but the whole JSS system, that's my doing. Okay. Thanks, everybody, for being here tonight. You're absolutely at the right place. We provide you with so much help. 20 people in this room, 10 people in the conference room, 10 people in the help desk, several people in the marketing training department. We even teach you how to promote your affiliate website. I'll get to that in a few minutes. If you want to learn how to promote on the internet. We do that for free. Remember, Just Been Paid has quite a bit of money. We use the members' money to help us run this operation, obviously. I think we use it pretty responsibly. And part of the benefit of being part of our system, you get your training on how to advertise your website for free. It's not covered in your membership fee every 3 months. That's not part of it. Everybody gets their training for free. So if you want to make money from the money of other people and advertise your website, make sure you take advantage of our free advertising training. So there's several people working in there. That's headed by Louis Paquette, our sales and marketing director. Assistant is Rhonda, the assistant director, and we have a brand new sales manager too, Lavore Lewis. You will hear much, much more from him in the near future. He's just getting warmed up. He's going to be incredible. And then we have our, last but not least, we have our JSS training room. That was open tonight. Is it still going on? Anybody know? The JSS training room, where you can learn how to cycle your JSS positions. Learn how to cycle those darn matrices. Thanks, Cindy. And that's run by Snoop, our JSS expert, makes this his business to help everybody be successful, be successful cycling their JSS position, getting those $60 rebates from the second half of the system. Remember, you get 150% of your money from the JSS Tripler system when you participate in JSS Tripler, and you get the other 150%. Usually it turns out to be 100%, but anywhere between 100 and 150% more you get over in JSS. So if you put in $10,000, you get back anywhere between $25,000 and $30,000. Okay, most people don't have that much money. If you put in $1,000, you get back somewhere between $2,500 and $3,000. That's what people get back in the system day in and day out. If you're in a hurry, maybe you only get back $2,000. Put in $1,000, get back $2,000. That's doubling your money. If you're in a hurry, you probably can get your money out of the system within, I don't know, 2 months, 2.5, 3 months, 3.5 months. Takes 10 years at a bank to double your money. If you take your time and enjoy yourself, and that's what we do, we recommend that you spend money that you can do without for a few months. Then you'll make more money. Then you won't have so many expenses in JSS placements and placement upgrades. Then you can make a little bit more profit on each of your JSS positions. Then you can increase your earnings. Okay. Just Been Paid. Offer you lots of support. An awful lot of support. JSS Training Room, that's the last place I talked about. And then we have a bunch of staff behind the scenes. They don't get much glory, maybe. But they should, maybe they will, for designing some of the parts of our system to make us successful. We also have some big plans coming up. Can't tell you about them, sorry. A bunch of people in the office, quote unquote. We don't have an office, do we? We're an internet company. We're not located anywhere, is what Frederick always tells me. Carl, we're not located anywhere. Okay. There are 2 ways to make money in our system. And if you log into Just Been Paid, you'll see those 2 ways posted right there on the main screen. Method number 1, buy JSS Tripler positions. It's the method that most people use. It's the method where you can also make an unlimited amount of money. The more money you spend, the more money you make. You buy JSS Tripler positions. You do that by simply logging into Just Been Paid, clicking on JSS Tripler. Actually, there's a new button there if you didn't notice. It's called Buy JSS Tripler Positions. Number 1. 2 ways to make money. Your choice. Number 1. Buy JSS Tripler Positions. Now, we even give you the first $10 to spend. Everybody gets $10 to spend when they come in the company. All you have to do is establish your account in JSS Tripler, and you can spend your first $10. That gives you the ability to make 2% per day within 24 hours after you sign up for free. It's really true. Now, we take back that $10 that we loaned you after 60 days, but the $5 profit you made plus any of the compounding that you've done with your money is yours to keep, and you can keep right on going. And obviously, we do that to show you how the program works. So you can see your 2% per day on $10, and then you start imagining, wow, what happens if I had $1,000 in the system? What would happen then? Well, $1,000 in the system, you'd make, instead of 20 cents a day, you'd make $20 a day. 7 days a week, that's $140 a week. Really adds up. That's method number 1. Buy JSS Tripler positions. Now, some of our top earners have used only that method to get to the top. Look at the top 20 earners at Just Been Paid. They're posted on the Just Been Paid blog. Somebody can put that in the room for us. That would be great. On the Just Been Paid blog, you can see the top 20 earners. They've all earned over $100,000. Top earner over $300,000. Some of the earners on that page have bought some of the earners on that page have referred 0 people. They have not referred anybody to the program. They have not sponsored anybody into the program. Nobody signed up at their website. Nobody bought any JSS Tripler positions as their referral. They really haven't told anybody about what they're doing, and they are still on our top 20 earner list. We've been operating for over a year now, JSS Tripler, so it's getting harder and harder to stay on that list. If you're on the top 20 earners list, you've made quite a bit of money. Again, my point is, the people on that top 20 earners list, some of them have not promoted their website at all. They haven't recruited anybody. They haven't sponsored anybody. They're making all of their money by simply spending their own money. So if you want to be passive, that's what we normally call passive on the internet, not promoting your website. If you want to be in a passive business opportunity, then you simply spend money and you get back more money. The more money you spend, the more money you make. The more money you use from your daily earnings to buy new JSS Tripler positions. Some people will call that reinvesting. We try not to use that word because we're not an investment company. The more money you use to buy new JSS Tripler positions from your earnings, the more money you make faster, because your money actually compounds. It's like compounding interest. If you take your earnings at the end of the day and put them back into the system, then you're investing more money into the system, so you make more money per day. That's called compounding. If you do that, after 75 days, you haven't just received 150% of your money. You've actually received over 3 times your money back. Well, that's how much money you have in the system now. So again, the more money you spend, the more money you make. Of course, you should only use money that you can afford to be without for a few months. Don't use money that you need for the rent or for the groceries. Use money that you can be without for a few months For several months is even better. The more money you put into our system and the longer you keep it in without withdrawing it, the more money you make. Just the way it is. You go to your bank and you withdraw some money, then you're not going to make as much interest anymore, right? The closest thing to compare it to is a bank, but obviously it's not a bank. There are no guarantees. It's just been paid. We're not insured. We're not anything. But we do know how to do this stuff. We've done it for years. And believe me, a lot of people are making a lot of money in our system. And you can count on this system to last a long time. One of the big reasons is because the owner of the company makes a lot of money. Believe me, the owner of the company makes a lot of money. The members make a lot of money. Nobody loses any money. The promoters make a lot of money when they refer other people to the program. There's a lot of money moving around. There's a lot of happy people. And we're expecting this to happen for many, many years to come. Actually forever, but I just say many years to come. So that was method number one. Method number one, buy JSS triplet positions. Method number two to make money at Just Been Paid, and there are only two methods, by the way. Method number one and method number two. Method number two, find other people who buy JSS triplet positions. That's it. That's it. It's all about buying advertising. The advertising is what you get for a product. Right now you can't spend your advertising credits, but as soon as our advertising site is set up and running, and we're looking actively right now for somebody to do that for us. If you know somebody that can do that for us, let us know. Contact person for that is Carl at justbeenpaid.com. When we have our advertising set up, advertising system set up, you'll be able to spend your advertising credits. We sell advertising at Just Been Paid. We don't sell furniture. We don't sell tools. We don't cut your hair. We sell advertising. And we sell a lot of it, obviously, because we reward people. The more advertising you buy, the more money you make back. We reward the promoters by giving them high commissions. You make 10% and 5% on level 1 and level 2. Some people get thousands of emails every day. Thousands? Hundreds of emails every day. I don't know if anybody gets thousands. Some people get hundreds of emails a day telling them that they made money. Either $1 at a time or 50 cents for each position that their referrals bought. It really, really adds up. Some people are making thousands of dollars a week. So method number 2, find other people who buy JSS triplet positions. Remember then, you're not limited to your own money. If you have absolutely no money, that is not an excuse. You can make money from the money of other people. Tell your mother-in-law about it. Make money from here. Live from your mother-in-law. That's a new topic. I like that one. Pay everything you need to pay. Live from your mother-in-law. Make her spend her money. Get $1 for every position that she buys. And for everybody that she tells, she get another 50 cents. Live from your mother-in-law. In fact, you can start out at Just Been Paid with having no money at all. Go to the library, sign up for Just Been Paid on a public computer, write down your username on a piece of paper, take it home, and you're all ready to go. And what you do is you take that username on your piece of paper and you make up little business cards or something. What do you put on the business card? You put down something like make money on the internet. 2% per day. Make 2% per day. Better than the stock market. Free money on the internet. That's what we do. We give you $10 for free to start so you can start making money on the internet. You can use all these kind of headlines if you want to. So obviously you need to put that on your business card so that people will be interested in what you have to offer, get their attention, and then write down www.tripler.biz. That's the website we use for offline marketing. And then your username. So the people, when they get to tripler.biz, they know what username to put into the field called sponsor. Your sponsor ID is the person you sign up under. And that might just get you started making up to $500 per day per referral. If you can put your business cards where people with lots of money like to go drink at a bar or most expensive doctor's office in town or at the gas pumps where all the rich people drive by, put your business cards there. Make money from the other people. Now, there are many, many ways to make money from the money of other people. What you need to do is choose the method that you feel comfortable with. If you like standing with a two-way sign on the street corner, if that's your style, do that. If you like going to the mall and passing out business cards, do that. If you like to sit home and watch TV and post ads on safe lists and classified ads on the website, do that. If you like using Facebook to get the word out, use Facebook. If you're good at Facebook, use Facebook to get the word out to all your friends. Use the method that you like to use, and we help you use those methods that you like to use. We give you the ads that you need, and the banners, and the text that you need. We give you everything that you need. All you have to do is want to make money from the money of other people, and we will help you. I ain't standing on no street corner either, C. Smith. Some people might have to do that. You might have to do that someday. I used to say, okay, let me not go there. I'm gonna change the subject. Some people do weird things to support their families. We do weird things at Just Been Paid. We do weird things, let me tell you. Some people have no idea what we're doing. They sign up to take a look and they say, my goodness, what are you guys doing? You're giving your money to somebody you don't even know. Frederick Mann, the owner of the company, he takes all the money, and you're expecting him to give you back more money than you spent. Well, that's what we do at Just Been Paid. We take your money, you buy advertising with your money, you get back more money than you spent for the advertising. That is weird. It really is. Excuse me. What else do we do? We don't use PayPal. You can't use your credit cards directly. I guess Solid Trust Pay will let you use your credit card directly as long as you sign a release form or a non-chargeback form or something. We do kind of weird things. We don't use PayPal. You might not be able to use your email address that you've been using for years because it doesn't work very well when you're doing business online. We do some things that are a little bit weird, but believe me, there are millions of people making money using these techniques that we're using at Just Been Paid. We don't use PayPal, but we use 4 other payment processors that are probably the largest behind PayPal. Liberty Reserve, AlertPay, Solid Trust Pay, Perfect Money. These are big names in the money-making area on the internet. So get to know these names. They will make you your money on the internet. They will make you a lot of money. We do weird things. Get used to it. Do what you got to do to make the money. Do what you have to do to make money for your family, make some extra income from your family, to live a better life. We will help you do what you need to do. So welcome to Just Been Paid. You're absolutely at the right place. There are two ways to make money. Buy JSS triplet positions with your own money, or find other people who buy JSS triplet positions with their money and live from the money of other people. It's up to you. And what do we sell? We sell advertising. I went over that. We have an indefinitely sustainable system where nobody loses money. I went over that. I think the only thing I didn't go over was the one thing I like to say. If you see things on our website that are outdated, we're working on them. We're working on a lot of things right now, actually, to make our site up to date. Be ready. It's going to be good. But keep in mind, you're really doing yourself a disservice. You're really cutting yourself short, selling yourself short. You're holding yourself back if you are using things that you see on our website as an excuse not to move forward. There are lots of things we could change on our website, on our affiliate websites. They look kind of amateurish. I've heard that many times. Well, they were created by the owner of the company, Frederick Mann, and he's not a web designer. He is a genius, though. He's going to make you a lot of money if you do what you need to do to make the money. Follow the simple steps. At Just Been Paid, there are simple steps to follow. Like I said, we do some weird things, but they're pretty simple things, too. If you follow the simple steps, you'll have success in our program. You'll have success on the internet. You'll have success advertising your website. Again, one of the most important things you can do on the internet to make sure you have success is first to be in the right program. If you're not in the right program, you're not going to make much money. One of the last programs I was in, it looked absolutely fantastic. I said, oh, this is really good, really, really good, because I've been doing these things for years. Man, was I wrong. I think I made $7 in 2 months. Just Been Paid, I started making money right away. Hundreds of dollars in the first week or two. And it's grown and grown after that. It keeps on growing, making thousands of dollars a week now. I've been making thousands of dollars a week now for, I don't know, since JSS Tripler started, probably. I was making hundreds of dollars a week. I've always made hundreds of dollars a week, but thousands of dollars a week. My record is $7,000 a week. Did that for 3 weeks in a row. I'm expecting to go back up to that level very soon. It's a lot of money. That kind of money making in a program like Just Been Paid. You can make a lot of money in this system. This is where you need to be. If you can promote your website, this is the best program. If you can't promote your website, this is still the best program. This is the best program to do it. If you're looking for a good money-making program, look for one where you can make a lot of money for doing nothing. That's requirement number 1. But don't forget the second requirement. The second requirement is very important, and a lot of people don't get that far. There's a second requirement. You just don't want to be able to make a lot of money. You want to be able to make a lot of money indefinitely, and you want to make sure you don't lose your money. So the program that you join needs to be indefinitely sustainable. Now, you cannot determine that yourself, whether or not the program is indefinitely sustainable. Probably only the owners of the company can determine that. But if they do not say that they're not indefinitely sustainable? Believe me, they're probably not. At Just Been Paid, we even make the claim. We make the claim that we're indefinitely sustainable. We even have a U.S. patent that covers what we do. Doesn't necessarily make us legal, but it may be a little bit more legal. A patent designed back in 1995 came up with a system that was indefinitely sustainable. Make sure that you join a program that's indefinitely sustainable. I think I've missed this on my last few conference calls. I forgot to talk about this. This is really important. Because if you're joining a program that is not sustainable, that means it's going to close in a few months. And you don't know when it's going to close. Sometimes programs last for 6 months. Sometimes they last for a year. In some cases, they've lasted 2 years or so. But if they are not specifically designed to be indefinitely sustainable, if they are not designed by the program owners to last forever, and they pay out a lot of money, they're going to crash. And the last people who put in money and weren't paying attention, they're going to lose their money. That is what's been happening for the last 10 or 15 years on the Internet, and that is continuing to happen today as I speak. New programs are opening up. They are paying out big returns, and they're not going to be around very long. Just look at the programs that came up just a few months ago. They don't exist any longer. Or if you look at their Alexa rating, they're going down the tubes. They're almost done. They may still look good, but they're not good. It's important to join a program that is going to last forever. Otherwise, you're wasting your time. Your family's going to lose their money, or they could lose their money if they're not really careful. Your Internet contacts, they're going to lose their money. You're going to lose a lot of friends if you recommend that they join a program that's not going to be around forever. You might make some quick money in the beginning because your friends joined, but in the end you're going to lose your friends because they're going to lose their money. It's not responsible for programs to be out there where you can make money and they're not indefinitely sustainable. It's not responsible from the program owners. I agree. I had a program back in 2004 that was very successful, but only for a few months. Very, very successful, only a few months, because it didn't have a plan for the future. It had a plan for quite a while. Could have lasted for a long time probably, but it wasn't a plan. It wasn't initially planned to be indefinitely sustainable. You do not have to join these types of programs anymore. Those days are over where you join programs only to get your money out as quickly as you can and then hopefully a little profit. You don't need to do that anymore. There is no more risk involved in making money on the Internet and making a lot of money. All you have to do is join the right program. And as far as I know, the only program on the Internet right now that operates in this manner that I'm talking about, and that has indefinitely sustainable written all over the website. Don't worry, this program is indefinitely sustainable. It's the first of its kind. All this kind of stuff has Just Been Paid. As far as I know, it's the only program. I've seen another program that claims to be indefinitely sustainable. But go check out Alexa.com, see what Alexa.com says about this program. It says they're basically done with it. They started out a little bit good, and now they're done. Why are they done? Yeah, probably because they're not good enough. They did too many things wrong. Maybe they just had a program that was not indefinitely sustainable. Could be just that too. Their money ran out. Go to Alexa.com and compare Just Been Paid to any other program on the web. But again, you've got to compare it to programs that are indefinitely sustainable. And if the program doesn't say indefinitely sustainable, it's probably not. In fact, over the last 10 or 15 years, 100% of the programs that have opened up have gone down the tubes. They've disappeared. As far as we know, 100% of the programs have disappeared because they're not indefinitely sustainable. No one's ever done it before. Just been paid. Has in that case made Internet history. We'll see how long we can do it. Frederick thinks we can do it forever. So again, if you see things on our internet site that hurt your eyes and your ears, you don't care. Most important thing is you can make lots of money. We'll get to those things eventually. In fact, we're looking for a web designer and a PHP programmer right now. I've got a few resumes, but not very many. But I'll choose the first one that I like. We need to get our website up to snuff, get our system where it needs to be to compete with everybody else effectively. But again, if you see a really fantastic looking website, that is not enough at all. It's not interesting. It's boring. I don't even look for website opportunities on the internet anymore because I know that I'm at the right place. I know all my referrals are at the right place. It's a really good feeling. Doesn't matter how good a website looks. It matters if it pays. Some of the best websites I've ever seen, they look really, really good. They really, really do. Go to their Alexa rating. Go to alexa.com and type in that website. You'll see they may look good, but nobody's interested because no one's making any money. Welcome to Just Been Paid. You are at the right place. I'm absolutely sure of it, and there are a lot of people that are sure of it. I hope you enjoy your stay. You certainly will. You won't lose any money. We teach you how to do everything. Welcome to Just Been Paid. Okay, that concludes it was a little bit long tonight, wasn't it? But I did forget to say a couple of things, the last few conference calls that are really important. I think I covered everything tonight pretty well. Let's go on to the second part of our conference call this evening, and that is current events. We'll take about 10 or 15 minutes to do that, and then we're going to go on to question and answer time. If you have questions for me, that's one of the things I do at the end of the conference. I'll answer any questions you have. All you have to do is ask the moderators to post the question in the room for me. You might want to just give the moderators a shot at it. The moderators are also our Just Been Paid experts. They know the answers. They answer questions all day long in this room. Well, let me go over the current events now. The last restart, I guess we don't have to talk about that anymore. That was completed a few days ago. If you've received JSS positions from the restart, make sure you buy placements for spots number 1 and 2. That's the best thing you can do right away. That will set you up to cycle your JSS positions and get your $60 rebates 30 days earlier than if you do nothing. If you do nothing at all, you've already lost 30 days. After 30 days, we force you to buy placements at least, and then your uplines might upgrade, or they usually upgrade those placements to premium, and then you'll get that first level filled, and then you just do the same thing for level 2. Learn how to cycle your JSS positions by going to the JSS training. It's not what I do in this room is to train people. I just help get you started in the right direction. Make sure you understand what's important and what's not important. There are a lot of things that are important. There's a lot of things that are not that important. There are a lot of things that really don't help you make much money. Especially in this system, it's really easy. If you follow the simple steps, just buy your JSS triplet position, for example, you do start making money right away. So, what's up? What's next? I don't have this memorized. Platinum placements. I guess not going to happen this week. Today's already Sunday. This coming week it will happen, I'm pretty sure. Platinum placements will be out on the street. Just for an extra $2.50, you'll be able to fill any matrix position, any spot in your matrix, probably within a week. In the beginning, probably within a couple of days. It'll probably go up to a week or so, would be my best guess. It will help you get your $60 rebates faster. Some people think that waiting 30 days or over 30 days probably now it takes to fill premium placement. It's going to spice things up a little bit. Get people all excited about making their JSS position cycle faster. Remember, if you double your money in 10 years at a bank, that's a big yawn. But in Just Been Paid, you can double your money within a few months. And you can do it consistently week after week. Today I got paid $180 from JSS positions this cycle. Hooray! 3 position cycles. I've got another 30, I believe. They're all ready to go. What is that? $1,800? That's not too bad. I had to buy placements and placement upgrades to cycle them. There's no problem at all to do. It takes only a few minutes each day to look at your JSS positions and to buy the placements and placement upgrades that you need to cycle them. We teach you how to do that. So make sure you take care of your JSS positions. Platinum placements will help you do that. The Fill Now feature, I've also been instructed to get that up and going. Fill Now feature will fill any spot in your matrix within 3 minutes. Costs you $35, but if you cycle a spot in your matrix, then you get $60 rebate, right? So in the end, you can almost double your money in 3 minutes. Usually you're only going to use that when you only have one more spot in your matrix that needs to fill, and you don't want to wait for your platinum placements to fill it or your premium placements to fill it. You just want to fill your matrix position right now. Okay. Regional representatives page. I didn't take a look at that today. That must be looking pretty good. The regional representatives page. We still don't have that posted everywhere in the member area. I apologize for that. I forgot about that. I wanted to do that today. The regional representatives page you can get to by clicking on the link posted in the room. Thanks, you guys. But you can also get to it by just going to justbeenpaid.com excuse me, or www.biz. And at the top of the screen, you'll see something called New. Click here for other languages. And it says New again in red. We'll probably make that a little prettier. But it will help you get the support that you need in any language on the planet. Now, I don't think every language is on there yet, but if you go to the regional representatives page now, you'll see that there are several countries already represented, several languages. Eventually, we'll have all languages covered, we think, at least all the major languages. And these people have been specifically approved to provide you support. So if you're having a little trouble with Chinese, you're good at Chinese, but you're having trouble with English, go get these people will help you be successful in Just Been Paid and get your questions answered in Chinese or in Spanish or German or French. We have all those up there already. Take full advantage of this. This particular web page is going to help Just Been Paid get to the next level, actually. Do you ever think about that? The last time I looked, we only had 2 representatives that were taking care of China. 2 representatives that could do Chinese. How many are up there now? Probably still only 2 or 3 or so, right? How many people are in China? 2 billion or something like that. So if anybody from China comes to the regional representatives page, they're going to find your profile, and they're going to click on your website, and they're going to sign up under you. Why would they want to sign up under me? I'm no help to them. They want to sign up under somebody where they can get some help. So if you can speak a language other than English, I would highly recommend file placed on our regional representatives page. And you can do that by simply filling out your just been paid profile. Click on profile in the just been paid member area and fill out your profile and click on opt in to regional representatives page, and then we will immediately consider you, probably within a day, I think, 24 or 48 hours. We will give you the answer whether or not you can be one of our regional representatives. Obviously, it could be very lucrative for you. You could get a lot of people signing up at your site just because you decided to offer other people support in that language. It means if you're going to support people in Chinese, you might have to support 2 billion people in Chinese. Are you up to the task? Well, obviously, we're going to send you the 2 billion people from China also. So it could come out pretty well. Might come out pretty well for you. It should. We think it's a win-win situation. Regional representatives page. Brand new. Just started a few days ago. What else do we have? Sales manager. We still haven't seen him yet too much, have we? He'll be starting to speak this coming week. Probably tomorrow already, I would imagine. Is that true? Tomorrow? Anybody in the... It's Rhonda here. Rhonda is our assistant sales and marketing director. Maybe there's somebody in the room here that knows. As far as I know, LeVore will be speaking this week in the room. He is our new sales manager. He is top. He knows his stuff. He will help you be successful advertising your affiliate website. He will help you be successful convincing your friends and family to join. He knows the business. He knows all the sales tricks. He even used a couple on me to get the job. Okay. Should be a really great week that we have planned. Our new sales manager is going to help you be successful advertising your website. And remember, you can make thousands of dollars a week, even if you don't have any money yourself. You can still make thousands of dollars a week by advertising your affiliate website. Okay. What else do we have tonight? Trying to think hard. We still need a couple of programmers. Actually, we need 3 people still. All of them right away. All IT people. We always need people in the help desk and in the conference room here. The people we need right away are the IT people to help us get to the next level, to help us get our website and we have several programs programmed. You wouldn't believe this Frederick Mann guy, the guy that's running the company here, the guy that's making sure we stay on track. He has so many ideas for new systems and new programs. And some of them are going to make us a lot of money. A lot of money. And we need more programmers on staff to help us get to those places. Okay. And if you didn't notice, we do have a new enhancement in the Just Been Paid member area. It just helps your referrals. It helps you get logged into JSS Tripler quicker, get to the marketing website quicker. It helps everybody who gets started to go in the right direction. Yeah, there are some new buttons on the right-hand side of your Just Been Paid member area. They say 2 ways to make money. Your choice. At the number 1, buy JSS Tripler positions. Takes them right to the JSS Tripler member area. Method number 2, find others who do the same. Takes them right to the marketing resources. Very nice. Much better way to get people doing what they need to be doing to be successful as quickly as possible. Okay. So other than we're going to be doing even more things to improve the user experience, we have new servers coming to make everything faster and better, to give us more capabilities. You're going to be receiving more emails. I know everybody likes lots of emails. But they're going to be emails that you're going to really appreciate, so get ready for those. And new programs coming out that will make you even more money. We have, I guess I won't talk about it yet, but we have some really great things coming out from Just Been Paid. We really, really do. We really, really do. Okay. That was current events. Now let's open up the floor to questions. If you have any questions at all, now is a good time to answer them. We have 5 loving and devoted moderators in the room, and we have myself. We will help you get your questions answered. So now's the time. Now is question and answer time. And when the questions are all done, then I'll probably be leaving. Hope you don't mind. I have to get up tomorrow morning early, feed the horses, and get ready for another fun time here in the conference room. 9 o'clock tomorrow morning will be the next time I'll be back. And we'll probably talk about just exactly the same things if you didn't get enough today. Looks like the first question is coming from Graham. Carl, you said nobody loses money, but we cannot get our money matrices moving. No income. We didn't say that nobody makes, let's see, we didn't say you make money every day, did we? In JSS Tripler, you make money every day. And that's why JSS Tripler is so popular. Now in JSS, if you should get JSS positions, JSS matrices, they call them, then sometimes you're not going to make any money every day. You're going to make money whenever your matrices cycle. So you're either going to make 0 money or $60. Yeah. Now, the good thing about the JSS system is that it is indefinitely sustainable. JSS Tripler is actually not. We have to convert JSS Tripler positions over into JSS positions every once in a while. But the JSS system is. And all you have to do in the JSS system is buy placements and placement upgrades. They're only $5 a piece or $2.50 a piece. But it's true. Nobody loses any money. Your money goes over to JSS. We have people that have thousands of positions in JSS. 1,000 positions in JSS is worth $6,000. It's like money in the bank. All you have to do is buy your placements and placement upgrades. Peter K. has the next question. What do you think when it comes the day the door will be closed someday? What kind of insurance do you have? The insurance we have, let's see, what are they? Is there a saying out there? You don't buy an insurance policy. Oh, I know what it is. Yeah, you got the country, the Western movie. The guy takes his revolver out of his pocket and says, "This is my insurance." we have our own insurance. We don't have 100% guarantee, but we have very low risk. The system has been designed from one end to the other to have very low risk. We have a very good server system, high security. We're not located in an unfriendly jurisdiction, as Frederick usually says it is. We're located in the Netherlands right now. The Netherlands is a friendly jurisdiction. They don't come around pointing fingers and say, what are you guys doing? You're not abiding by our laws in our country. You're not going to operate your web servers in our country. That's not what they do in the Netherlands, thank goodness. They wear wooden shoes and do other weird things, but they do not close down websites where people can make money. Many other things that we also have in place to make sure that we are ready for the future. All kinds of contingency plans. You can read a lot about them on our website. Hope that helps you out, Peter. I know that's always a question that people have. The way Frederick mentions it, if somebody comes to Frederick, the owner of the company, and says, I have $100,000 to spend, and what guarantees can you give me to make sure I get back my money? What does he say? There are no guarantees. If you want a guarantee, go put your money in a bank. You get 2% or 6% a year or something like that. If you want your guarantees, go to a bank. That's what he says. I think it's a good answer. Princess looks like has the next question. My referrals also complain to me that there is still no confirmation email coming from JVP and they're using Gmail. You should be able to get your confirmation email if you go, maybe they didn't get it the first time for whatever reason. They can go to the website, again, to the member area, and click on can't log in. And that will let them enter their email address again, and then they should get their confirmation email sent to them. That's the method we have set up for people who don't get their confirmation email. Okay. But normally with Gmail we should have no problems. Should be able to get your... I think I've had that before, though. If they set up a second Gmail, that they'll get their confirmation email with the second email, but not with the first. I think we've had that before. Anybody in the room? Any of our experts in the room tonight have that problem or a solution to that problem? As far as I know, you should have no trouble with too many visitors, and we had that a few days ago before we did some server upgrades. And that's probably going to happen over the next 100 years or whatever. We're always going to have to be upgrading our servers, and we'll upgrade them when they run a little bit slow and not when they're running fast. Question from Rev. When will surfing programs start? I don't know. As soon as we get somebody to step up to the plate and say, hey, we're the right solution for Just Been Paid, we'll take care of everything you need, and it will be up and running in a week or two or whatever, then I'll start telling people we'll be up and running in a week or two. We're looking for that person or company right now, so if you have somebody that can do that for us, make sure you let us know. Reverend Love has the next question. Carl, any word on surf program? I guess I just answered that, didn't I? Hands asks, how did you meet Frederick Mann? I think he signed up for one of my programs back in 2003. I think that's what happened. And I had heard about him. I think somebody told me about him too. That was my initial contact. Jim says, when is Platinum expected to be activated? Well, I would say this coming week. Today's Sunday, this coming week. That would be my best guess right now. And George has the next question. Is there any possibility those hackers can enter your site? If you give them your password, they can. Are there any other ways for them to enter our site right now? I don't think so. As far as I know, there are no ways. Do we have a lot of security built into our system? Yes, we have an awful lot of security. We have more security than ever. More than we had last month, more than we had last year. We're getting very secure. We're also going to be implementing SSL soon enough. You know what that is? That's when you have to put HTTPS in front of our website to access our website. But if you give a hacker your email address, your password, if they find out your password, they can just log right into your account. It works really nicely. Leo has the next question. Are the placement loans only given to members who are upgraded? No. They're given to everybody. Leo, it could be... wait a minute. Do we activate that again? I'm a little bit concerned that we didn't reactivate all the placement loans. I'm going to make myself a note of that. We had some server downtime, and I think we shut off some things. Maybe we didn't reactivate that, but we should be all up and running. Automatic placement loans. I'll check that out afterwards. But they're normally given, or they start to be given to you 30 days after you buy your JSS positions. However, if you receive 100 JSS positions, we're going to give you a loan for 200 placements. How long does it take 200 placements to be given to you when we only give you 5 placements per day? We only give you a loan for 5 placements per day. So every once in a while you'll find that it will take you a month or so to get all of your placements because you're going to get so many. We only give you 5 per day. As I said before, the best thing to do is buy your own placements. Don't wait for 30 days. If you really don't have the money to buy them, we'll buy them for you. We'll give you a loan for them after 30 days. And Moen asks the next question. Is it possible to less effect from restart to only compounding certain time, no withdrawal? I don't think that's going to be incorporated in our restart plan, Moen, as far as I know, because it's up to you what you do with your money. Some people withdraw their money, and some people want to compound their money and buy new JSS triplet positions. It's up to you. In any case, you received your earnings, your 2% daily earnings, and you have to decide what you want to do with them. Debbie asks the next question. When the platinum starts, will that make it so that premiums will take longer to cycle? Yes. Not complaining, just wondering. John asks the next question. I think the marketing training webinar scheduled before was laid out in a table form, which was much better. Could that be done again? Did anybody hear that from the conference room? It's laid out in a table form. Now it's not the way you'd like to see it. Remember, we always welcome your suggestions, too. If you have any suggestions, I don't know if we have a suggestions. Is there anybody in here from the help desk? Looks like we do have somebody. Maybe, Talon, we should put, I'm talking to Talon, our support director, maybe it's a good idea to have a department called suggestions. I think we already have a department called suggestions, don't we? If you have any suggestions, just fill out a help desk request to the suggestions department, and we'll make sure your suggestion gets forwarded to the right person. How's that sound? You can also send an email to carl@justbeenpaid.com, frederick@justbeenpaid.com. In this case, it has something to do with the marketing training schedule, so you can send it to lewis@justbeenpaid.com. The directors on staff generally have a special email address. Looking for the next question. Looks like it's from Johnson. Carl, do you have any suggestions on how to persuade inactive referrals to be active? Stay in contact with them. Make sure you send them an email every week. Don't do what I do. I haven't sent mine for months. I haven't had time. But if you send them an email every week and send them just a little bit different email and just offer your assistance. Most people just need help. They look at the system and they say, oh, wow, that's complicated. You might want to keep them up to date as to new things that are happening too. For example, new easy documentation to help you get ready, new videos. One of the things we're going to be doing very shortly is to come up with a better page and better support to help you get your payment processor accounts funded. Anybody ever have a problem with that? New language support. If you think that some of your referrals might like support in different languages, then tell them about the regional representatives page. So use any excuse you can to stay in contact with them, but don't send them too many emails. Make sure they know about the $10 that they get for free. If they're not spending their first $10, then they're leaving money on the table, right? Somebody gives them $10. It's not much money for some people, obviously. But if you can get them to spend that first $10 on their first JSS triplet position, that will help them, obviously. That's a really good persuasion technique. And our new sales manager, we can expect some big things from him, Lavore. He'll be giving us all kinds of tools to help us persuade our referrals to do something. How about that? One of the reasons I hired the sales manager, because we need to help our referrals, we need to help our promoters be more successful, right? Damon asked the next question. No. Who asked the question anyway? Was that Damon or Johnson? Or Damon Johnson? Okay, let's not go there. Looking for the next question. Coming down the screen here, looks like I am answering questions that were posted in the room 39 minutes after the hour. Almost done with questions tonight. Yep, I'm all done. If anybody has any more questions, you really need to get them on the screen soon, otherwise I'll be leaving. There's another question from Christian. Isn't it true that most members will prepare for a restart by reducing their triplet positions and waiting on the sideline? Why would they do that? Won't this make the restart less effective? I don't think that's a significant issue. Some people might do that. See, the last two restarts we had affected 65 and up to 75% of people's positions. And that's why some people might be holding back some of their purchasing until the next restart. When's the next restart going to happen? No idea. And of course, I wouldn't tell you if I knew. The fact is, it doesn't matter when a restart happens, because future restarts will only affect a small portion of your positions. Last time and the time before, a restart affected lots of your positions, up to 75%. And this time it's projected that the restart will only affect up to 40% of your positions. And that's only if you made a lot of money. If you made less money, then maybe only 20% of your positions will be converted into JSS positions. Okay? Always keep in mind when we talk about restart, the alternative would be we just everybody loses their money. That's the alternative. That's what many, in fact, that's what all programs have done. All high yield income programs have done over the last 10, 15 years. That is the alternative. We don't do that. How's everybody doing? Any more questions this evening? Dallas has a question. I also hear the real money is in the matrix. Is that true? I think the real money is in JSS Tripler. Why? Because you can compound your money every day. Every time you get another $10 to spend, you can compound your money. And the more you compound your money, the more money you make faster. So JSS Tripler is definitely the real money. I used to say JSS positions, you can get money faster, and that's sort of the truth, but some of your JSS positions will not cycle fast. Some of them cycle slow. Or you have to pay a lot of money for placements and placement upgrades to get them to cycle. Or you get too impatient, you just want your money now, so you buy too many placements and placement upgrades. But I think the real true way to do it, and I think most people will agree with me, because of the fact that you can compound your money quicker, daily, you can compound your money daily in JSS Tripler. You just take your 2% daily earnings. If you've got $10 to spend, some people are making at least $10 every day. You can buy a new JSS Tripler position every single day. That really adds up. Yeah, I saw that, Carlos and Cindy. Thank you. Is it worth buying premium placements now, or wait for premium? Or wait for platinum? Ah. Well, I guess it doesn't make any difference, right? Because if you wait, you're going to pay $7.50 for a placement upgrade. If you buy them now, they're $5 a piece. And then in a week or so, when we get platinums up and running, then you'll pay another $2.50. So I guess it doesn't make any difference, does it? Now, the other thing, if you buy a premium now, maybe your upline will upgrade to platinum when platinums come out. So you'll save $2.50 actually. So maybe the best deal would be to buy premium placements now. Anybody agree with me? Probably is. James says, I go ahead and buy premium now. James knows the system pretty good. At least he says he does. No, James has got a pretty good reputation here as knowing all the answers. Making a lot of money too, right? Yeah, that's probably the best thing. Buy premiums now, because then maybe when the platinums come out, then your upline will buy the platinums right away, and then you don't even have to buy them. So you save $2.50. That could be. How's everybody doing? I'm really surprised at how exciting it's getting in this program. I really am. And you guys don't know anything. Frederick has so many huge plans. I got a few ideas too, but usually they're not as big as Frederick's. You're really at a fantastic place here. Just been paid. Kelly asks the next question. Carl, are you buying triples now? Yes, I am. I was very stubborn. For a whole year, I didn't buy any JSS tripler positions. I made over $100,000 in JSS tripler. And now I don't have that many yet, but I'm compounding my money every day, and obviously I'm going to make more money now. Of course, my wife doesn't have as much money to spend anymore because I'm saving it, some of it to buy triplet positions, but later on she'll have more money, so in the end it's going to work out better, obviously. Judy asks the next question. Should I keep buying triplers or take profits from my triplers to upgrade my JSS placements? You should always save some money for your JSS matrices. It's really important because otherwise your JSS matrices aren't going to do anything. It's one of the other things we're going to do is publish a restart recovery plan so that you'll know when you all of a sudden don't have as many JSS triplet positions. Now you have JSS positions too. What do? Now, the plan is not that great. It's just, hey, start buying placements and placement upgrades for your JSS positions so that you can start making money from JSS. Otherwise, they're just going to sit around and do nothing. I mean, that's really the basic plan, I guess, right? Moen asks another question. JVP, all members should have fixed assets by funding on JVP. Asset profit, all members will get profits from their assets. Assets can be social networking site, a professional social networking site. No, I'm sorry, Moen, I'm not quite sure of your question or your suggestion there. I guess it is, right? Sometimes some of the best suggestions come from the members, so you might want to get that over to us. I don't quite understand what you're saying right now. Cyrus Leroy asks, do you mean that all premium we have now, we can upgrade them to platinum? Yes, just for an extra $2.50. That's right. Charlie asks the next question. With 250,000 members, why can we only get 170 people today in the conference room? That is a really good question, Charlie. I completely agree with you. But keep in mind, everybody has their own life to live. If I didn't have to be in the conference room tonight, I wouldn't be here. I have to be honest with you. I'd be sleeping right now. I'd be watching TV with my family. That's what I would do. Because I haven't done that for months. So I can completely understand why people aren't here tonight. But it is a fact that most people don't do what they need to do to be successful, right? That's one of the things I didn't mention tonight. Most people do not do what they need to do to make the money. They may join a program, but then they don't do anything else. So that's one other reason why you have to contact your referrals to encourage them to get started. Because they want to get started. They originally intended to get started and make all kinds of money. But for some reason they stopped. Stephen asks the next question. Will referrals ever be randomly placed to help those who might not be able to sponsor get some? I'm kind of against that, Stephen, because it's not that hard to promote your website. We might do that. Remember, we have 250,000 JSS Tripler participants right now. How many referrals are you going to get? If everybody just starts getting referrals randomly, how long is it going to take you to get your referral? See, the best way to get referrals for your website is not to join a co-op or something. The best way is to advertise yourself. That's how you get the best results. Who is this Snoop Doggy Dog here? Hi, Snoop. How you doing? Carl, some members say my Matrix training room conference link is not on the JBP website. Is that true? Where is that located? You know, Cindy? Is it on the conference room site? Probably is. It should be located all over the place, shouldn't it? You know, we send out an email to 380,000 people a day. 380,000 people we're sending emails to every single conference call. Everybody realize that? We're sending out over 1.5 million emails every day during the week. And on the weekends, we send a little bit less. So people are getting the word. It's just they don't really want to come in and cycle their matrices. Not today. Maybe next week. And certainly not on a Sunday, maybe. Kelly D asked the question, Carl, is there a way that a bonus of, say, a t-shirt or a hat can be earned by buying a number of triplets or tied to somehow? Sure, we could do that. Is that going to make the program really successful? I don't think so. See, that's the problem. There's lots of good things we could do. We could do all kinds of cool things. We really could. To make it fun, to make it more interesting for people, yes, we could. But are they going to make a huge difference? Probably not. And we tend to concentrate first on the big things so that everybody makes all kinds of money. And then we concentrate on everything else later. Sounds like lots of fun. I don't know if Frederick would want to do that. He'd probably look at me strange. He doesn't look at me. We're not talking on the phone. He'd probably say, Carl, is that really going to bring us much business? And I'll say, no, probably not. And then we'll go on to the next topic. That's how we do things. Oh, Healy asked the next question. Can it be set up so that we get commissions from the sales of just been paid apparels on the Cafe Press site? Probably we can. I think that was originally intended to. I'm not sure why we're using Cafe Press. If we cannot, then we should probably use something different. Maybe we can. And what was that? There was something else. No, it was business cards. We wanted to give everybody business cards. With the Cafe Press, I think that's just something else. But that would be good if we could do that, wouldn't it? Yeah. Now, is that going to be a significant source of income for you? Probably not. You're going to make a lot more money by advertising your website, getting your referrals to buy JSS triplet positions, right? Look for the people that have all the money. Maybe advertise at HYIP websites where lots of people hang around with lots of money or are looking for the next best, biggest place to spend lots of money. Graham has the next question. Carl, I have 1,034 matrices. Wow. And have spent $6,500 in places and placement upgrades. Yet I am barely rolling one a week. Well, where did you get all those? Did you get those just after the last restart? It takes a couple months for those JSS matrices to start moving. But once they start moving, you're going to make a lot of money, right? What I would do in that situation, too, make sure you're going into your JSS member area every day, especially with that amount of matrices. Go into your JSS member area every day and click on positions and then sort your JSS matrices by almost full matrices on top and see which matrices that you only need another placement or two to buy. You can buy another placement or two and then they'll cycle. With that many matrices, you should have a few matrices in there that are ready to go. See what I'm saying? And with platinum coming in, going to make it worse. Remember, you just have to pay $2.50 to upgrade to platinum, and then you get $60 back. $55 on placements and placement upgrades for a matrix. And we were sitting at a table, and I said, well, Graham, give me $2.50 right now, and I'll give you back $60. Would you do it? Sure you would. Give me $2.50 now, I'll give you three $20 bills. Right now. Or in 3 days. Let's say that it will take 3 days to fill platinum placements. Are you going to do that? Sure you will. It will work. Platinum placements are going to be something great. Christian asks the next question. I have referrals stuck in neutral after the restart. Yeah, I know. I do too. They're out of active triplers. They're completely out of active triplers, and they have no more money, and they have no fresh funds to put into placements and upgrades. Suggestions? Remind them that they need to buy placements and placement upgrades. But get them to buy just maybe, well, they need to look in their member area first, right, in JSS. And maybe first they just need to wait, too. Because if they just wait 30 days, we're going to buy them their placements for free, or they're going to buy them. And then another month or two after that, then they need to look at their matrices. So if you get JSS matrices, it takes 2 or 3 months to cycle them. Don't try to cycle your JSS matrices in a month. You're not going to do it. It's not possible. Unless you promote your website and your referrals by JSS positions. Be patient. There are a lot of referrals right now stuck in neutral. I agree. They probably are. My earnings went down quite a bit too. Because my referrals are not buying as many triplet positions. That will pick up again. As soon as they start to get a few JSS positions to cycle, they'll have $60 to spend. What are they going to spend it on? What they're supposed to spend it on is triplet positions. So they should use a little bit of that money, of course, to buy placements and placement upgrades. Who was this guy? Snoop Dogg. I only spent $1,500 and made over $10,000 in a week. Was that placements and placement upgrades, Snoop? A lot of money, huh? I do that all the time too. I spend like $30 or $40 a day sometimes when I buy placements and placement upgrades. And a few days later I get back, well, a month later, it's taken a month now, you get back $300 or something like that. So spend 30, get back 300. That's a good deal, isn't it? Cindy, you mind following up with me about Snoop's link? Wait a minute, I'll make myself a note myself here. I'd be surprised if I don't see his link somewhere on the website, but it might not. Maybe it should be in several different places, right, Snoop? Remember, we told 380,000 people today that there's going to be a conference room in Snoop's conference room to talk about how to cycle JSS positions. Maybe today he had a bad day and only had 100 people in there. I don't know. Wow, Angel has the next question. Ask Carl, will the $60 matrices ever go to $100 matrices? Like in JSS Boost, you mean? That was fun, wasn't it? Not that I don't think they ever will, because it doesn't calculate. $100 matrices, I don't think we're ever going to have those in JSS because it doesn't make sense. You're paying out too much money, right? How's everybody doing? All set tonight? I gotta get up in about 6 hours. I still gotta send out an update that Frederick sent me over. I probably have to answer a couple more emails still. I need to go to bed. Thank you, everybody, for being in here this evening. I wish you much success at Just Been Paid. You deserve it. Hope to see you back again soon. Thanks, everybody. Good night.